Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video we are going over how to make cover 2 defense in Madden 22 a little bit better. Now, before I get into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below on anything that you guys would like to see, and if I can help you guys out, it would be my pleasure. Also, do not forget to follow me on all social medias. They're down in the description below. We got everything from Twitter to TikTok to Twitch to, everything. So make sure you guys are tuning in, because Twitch is where the magic happens live, and I would love for you guys to be a part of it. Now, today we're going to be going over cover 2 and how to make a cover 2 better. So this is going to be more of an informational video where we're talking a little bit more than we are showcasing a blitz or anything like that. So cover 2 is a dead defense in Madden 22. Not a lot of people run it. There's a specific reason, and I personally do not like it. The reason is the outsides in a cover 2 get wide open. Now, I'm not going to make any adjustments, but I am going to sit there and take Aaron Donald and unblitz him. So you run a cover 2, you typically press, you bring your safeties down, for that extra little help. And that's usually it. But look at how wide open O is. Because deep blue safeties are so bad, that is something that happens non-stop in this game. Is the outsides, especially the outside deep, get way too wide open. And in my head, I was telling myself that that it's something that just shouldn't be that easy. You just come out, you can quick hike verticals, and then as you can see, it's a touchdown. Pretty much almost every single play. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. That's an easy way to beat cover 2. An extremely easy way to beat it. It's frustrating. It makes cover 2 almost unusable. If someone is in cover 2, just run verticals. You will be able to get this play off every single time against them. If they're spamming cover 2 against you, run this play every single time. Go to the outside and just aim it up and to the right, and you guys will be good to go for a nice touchdown pretty much almost every single time. It's extremely frustrating, and you can do it at will too, especially with somebody like Russell Wilson. Look at Russell Wilson. So inspirational, so easy. It's too easy. So I was wondering how to make a cover 2 better. Now, before I show you guys, let's look at the adjustments that you can make out of cover 2. Okay, you can shade to the outside. Let's see if that works. Let's call a hike, and we're just gonna roll out. Way to shade outside again. Nice little 40-yard dot. Amazing. Easy, very easy completion, no coverage whatsoever, and it was just way too easy for my liking. So let's look at the adjustments that you could possibly do. You could take your cornerback out of the play here. You could put him in a deep blue, and yes, that will help guard it. So you can make a play like this. But if you do this, the cornerback on the outside is easy to get beat over with a cover 3 beater, depending on how fast your middle linebacker is. Okay, so once that happens and someone is trying to go for a cover 3 beater, that safety is out of the play now, which means cover 3 beater galore is going to happen to you. We don't want that. That's why we're trying to use our safety over the top to actually be the one to guard that, so that a cover 3 beater like that doesn't happen. Because if your middle linebacker isn't fast enough, he's not going to play that. He's not going to go all the way up fast enough, and he's going to get burnt for a touchdown a lot. So adjustments for the safety: you got a deep half, which is what we're already in. You have an inside third, which doesn't do anything but put him on an inside third. You have a hook curl, which is a yellow zone that comes down to the middle of the field, and you have a curl flat, which just goes to the flat. And then you got an inside quarter blitz, a QB spy, and man coverage. Your standard defensive coverages. Inside quarters are also something that just don't seem to work. It says deep zone, but they don't go deep. They do whatever they want. So how do we make cover 2 any better? The way that you do that, and I've explained this in a previous video, but not in so much depth. The way that you do that is you go to your packages on any nickel formation, any formation that has a nickel cornerback. By nickel cornerback, it's that extra cornerback instead of a lineman or a linebacker. So in any nickel formation in the game, it will give you an option to put a safety in that position, not subbing the safety in, but using a package to put a safety in that spot. As you can see, you take your right stick, move it to the right, and at the bottom left, you'll see that there's a bunch of packages for each formation. It doesn't matter what the formation is, there's a bunch of packages for them, as you can see. Now we're only looking at the nickel formations here because this is for passing defense, and you want to go SS nickel or FS nickel. There are different variations of it, or the way that they're worded. Like if you go into 3-5 wide, it's safety NB. That is the package that we're looking for. Now what this does is it makes it so that your adjustments for your safeties change. So now instead of having, I believe it was a curl flat or a middle third, they changed the left to the right, the left and right stick going to the right and left to a deep half left or an outside third on either side of the field. Now what those are is it makes sure that the safety is going to go all the way to the right, which means that depending on how good this guy is, depending on his zone coverage and stuff like that, he will be there to make a better play on the ball than before and what we were seeing happen with the verticals route. So again, let's call this route right here, and we're gonna wait to see what happens. As you can see, look at where he's at now. Deep zones are a little bit broken, but as you can see, we're there, and if I could grab my other controller in time, I could click on and possibly intercept that ball. Now with the adjustment not happening and the same thing going, as you can see, look at how wide open who's this, Lockett? Look at how wide open number one gets. Way too easy of a route. Now again, with the adjustment, and the adjustment that we're looking at is the outside third. With the adjustment, you can press, you can do whatever you want. Make sure you guys have a deep blue as well. I'm actually going to make sure that the pressure doesn't get there. Even with regular verticals, that route is not there, and I was able to click on and get an interception there. This is an adjustment that a lot of people are not running when they're running their cover 2, and they're simply just running cover 2 stock, and they're trying to put their cloud flats up to 30. Unfortunately, I can't actually access my coaching adjustments to put my clouds all the way up to 30. That's something that EA has to patch, because that's obviously just a quality of life thing. But as you can see, this is again, we're gonna run it one more time. This is without the adjustment. Without the adjustment, it's a touchdown pretty much every single time, as long as you're patient. Every single time. With the adjustment, with putting your safety in that outside corner, make sure you have that deep blue there. And I'm just putting the guys in spies. So with the adjustment, that same exact play that just went for a touchdown is no longer going for a touchdown. Why? Because we're able to click on and we're able to get that interception. That is exactly what you're looking for out of your cover 2, is pretty much coverage everywhere. And it's very frustrating to be one of those people that is sitting there feeling like you're playing great defense and not being able to get a stop. It's extremely frustrating. But now, if you guys are trying to run a cover 2, this is how you run that cover 2. It will definitely help you guys out to run something different other than cover 3 and cover 4. Start hopping in that cover 2 formation and make sure that your coverage is on point, because there's a lot defenses. I hate to say it, but defense is still as scarce. It's scarce as hell, man, and it's very frustrating to deal with, but we're getting better. We're dropping more tips. We're dropping better tips, and this is one of the better tips right here, especially if you are trying to make cover 2 a little bit usable. I'll try to find ways to make cover 3 as usable as well, because I know that there's a lot of issues with cover 3, and it's one of the more frustrating formations as well, because you think that you have coverage, and then next thing you know, your coverage is just gone, because like the deep zones just don't work, especially if you make the perfect adjustment and you put your guy in a quarter, and quarters don't do anything. But I'm rambling now, and I apologize. Hopefully this tip helps you guys run cover 2 a lot better. I know I'm gonna be taking this out to the field. If you guys haven't already, the nickel blitz that I showcased in the previous video was running that all last night on Twitch. We were kind of busting. So if you guys haven't, make sure you guys are tuning into that, man. My name is Pwny Montana. I have talked enough for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this helps. As always, you guys, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below for anything that you guys would like to see. Smash a like on that video, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces. Peace out. Peace.